While sitting there at the food bank, I didn't want to waste any time. No. And I got to look into these documents. Pooch, what is retaliation? Retaliation occurs when an employer takes an adverse employment action against an employee. Then there's retaliation against me for wanting the laws enforced. Yes. Now, in the family court process, from the litigant's perspective, bringing difficult family situations to a formal courthouse can leave litigants feeling intimidated, isolated, and vulnerable. Now, you can appreciate as being the named respondent of dissolutions of marriage and protection orders, yes, that as a litigant, I did feel intimidated, isolated, and vulnerable. See, nobody informed me, yes, of what the actual processes of the law were. What happened was I was arrested. That's right. Served a dissolution of marriage at the same moment for the allegation of violating the restraint order, pooch, and the protection order. Now, when I got out, I had to respond to a summons, and after that, no one gave me actual notice of any court hearings. Now, you can appreciate how I was feeling intimidated, vulnerable. See, there wasn't a judge that actually did hear what I had to say. Yes, not in Clallam County, there wasn't. No. And every time I was on trial, Judge Porter as the ooch, and then there's Judge Landis, ooch. Neither one of them listened to what I actually had to say. Phew. Now, let's say I'm named as a respondent in a dissolution of marriage. Yes, I respond. I served it on the individual. I paid the $65. Yes. And after that, no one explained to me what due process was or any of the processes for dissolution of marriage. Now, the thought was, yes, I'd figure it out myself. That's right. Instead of giving me notice, right, of court hearings, so that I could listen to the judge about what the judge wanted, somebody made sure that I never was able to speak to any judge in any sort of civil court hearing. Yeah, that's right. The only time I was allowed to talk to judges was in criminal court hearings. Now, in a criminal court hearing, I was assigned what was known as a public defender. That's right, that's right. And the thought was, well, my public defender will defend me. That's right, that's right. But the problem is, when I spoke to the judge right now, I spoke to the judge.